One more game. That's what we came here for. Anything else is a bust. Let's go out there and play football. All right?
Let's return this favor. It's time to punch in. Y'all want to get paid? Punch in now and let's punch them.
One come out, one come back in. Let's go. Shot on three, baby. Shot on three.
Дать пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибают на сцене. Снова один, прогуляюсь без тени. Заливаю лик, поцелуй на шее. Капитан Блан, правда назад, черный каскад. Вижу твой взгляд, стебли горят. Мог тебя взять, но ты не моя. Капитан Блан, правда назад, черный каскад. Вижу твой взгляд, стебли горят. Мог тебя взять, но ты не моя.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I want to thank y'all guys for joining us here on another episode of Real Tough Talk. I'm Stephen J. I'm here with my partner Ghost, and we're here to go over some of the big games in the BQFL. We have the championship in the C, which will be primetime versus UTF, and then we have the championship in the C2, which will be again primetime, but this time against Sour. But first, we're going to drop the two All-Star games. BQFL decided to bring back the All-Star game. It's been going, it went very well, and it's definitely a fan favorite. And we're going to go through both divisions. The first one, and this game we'll be going over, will be a team of the Orange team, which is combined with Primetime, Little Rascals, BK Bombers, Ambition, and Commission, led by Tiki of Primetime and Pops of Little Rascals. And then you're going to have Turo, the Orange team with Turo, Sticky, and Charlie representing the green, which is Bullies, Sour, Next Level, Solar Gang, and District 12. So definitely both these teams battling a lot of good talent in the C2, just to show you the abilities these guys have all on one stage.
Yeah, and it's exciting to see that this game is being brought back, that these guys get to, showcase their talent and all in one game, showing that they're the next up-and-coming guys that, are competing in this league. So it's good to see them all competing against each other to see how good they really are.
Well, it's going to be a lot going on. We're going to try to give you some of the big highlights of the day, and then we'll try to give you the best we can, the team they play for. But as we go forward in the Real Tough Talk and we get to know these guys better, we'll definitely get more familiar in them, as well as you as being the fans watching this game. All right, we're going to start off with Mimi from the green team getting the ball first. Remember, I just showed you the players on that team. So we'll start from there. Mimi throwing for Sour. Mimi with two passes to Freddie in the gap for a decent game, picking up the first down. Then Mimi throws deep to E from hometown in the gap. Is going to be tapped by Flies, dropped by E, incomplete. Mimi's going to throw in the gap for a decent game, fourth and goal. Mimi is going to throw to Keanu in the gap, who's going to get stopped short of the end zone, turnover and downs. Keanu playing from Next Level. And listen, it's a big stop. They're trying to get the momentum going, but they're not able to score, and they end up giving the ball to the Orange team. All right, Ralph is going to get the ball back. He's the quarterback for Ambition. He'll be throwing for this Orange team. He's going to make the throw here to Enrique. In the middle, it's going to be dropped, picked off by Lolo, who's going to run it all the way back into the end zone for the touchdown. 6-0, green team. And if you look here, this is a big drop. That guy Lolo, definitely one of them guys that's from that Next Level defense. They can make some plays. He's there with Freddie. He's there with Keanu. So definitely those are some playmakers. And you see one of them making a play here for the pick six.
And this was just unfortunate. Now, I'm going to say the pass was a little high on that one. But as long as you get your hands on, you got to make a play. Enrique does not come down with it. Big player for that Little Rascals team. Not being able to showcase the talent on this play right here. Not able to hold on to it. And Lolo, one of those defenders on Next Level, is able to take advantage and take it right back to the house for 6 for his team there.
All right, Ralph is going to get another shot. Remember, Ralph throwing for Ambition in the regular season. He's going to throw to Bobby in the gap for a decent game. Third down, Ralph is going to throw to Enrique in the gap for a nice game, pick up the first down. This is something we used to Enrique doing. Definitely a big target for that Little Rascal team. making a big play here, and he's able to connect with Ralph. Third down, after 2 incompletes, Ralph throws to Bobby in the gap, getting him to the 20-yard line. It's going to take us 4th down. 4th down, Ralph is going to throw the X, cutting in the back of the end zone, caught out of bounds. It's going to be stopped. Second time they're stopped in this drive. Great defense by this green team.
And they're locking up on these players here, not giving these receivers any inches. That unfortunately for Ralph, he's not able to get through and find these guys in the gaps. He got close on that last play, but unfortunately, X ends up catching the ball out of bounds. That could have been a touchdown if he knew where his feet was in the end zone, and that leads to a turnover right there.
Mimi's going to get the ball back for this Greens team. He's going to throw deep to E in the gap, off target, tipped and picked off by Chris, giving the ball right back to them. Chris, a member of that Little Rascals team, definitely a guy who's a playmaker all sides of the ball, makes a big interception, and they got Mimi for a pick.
I mean, this guy can throw, this guy can play defense, this guy can be a receiver. Whatever his team needs him to be, he can do so to help benefit his team. And he's showing that right here, showing that he's an able defender, able to read the ball, and able to make a big play on it to get his offense back on the field.
All right, so now Jay's going to come in. Jay, the starting quarterback for commission, he's going to come in to get some starts. To get some throws, I'm sorry. After getting the first down, Jay with 2 passes to Archie on the sideline, out of bounds, incomplete though. Third down, Jay's going to throw the tie in the gap, passes off target, picked off by Kayshawn, who runs it all the way back into the end zone for the touchdown. Kayshawn playing for District 12. That's going to be 12-0. They get another pick 6.
And right off the gate, Jade showing that he is not necessarily in rhythm with his team, not able to make an accurate throw on that play right there. And Keyshawn is able to come out of nowhere and snatch that ball and take it right back to the house for 6. This is their second interception run back of the day, only in the first half. So this defense is cooking right now, and it seems like the offense of the Orange team has no answer for them so far.
And Orange can't do nothing before the half. We're going to go into the halftime, 12-0 Orange. Listen, if I'm the green team, we don't really need to do much. Our defense is helping us along. Mimi's here throwing the ball around, having a good time. But this defense is showing what they can do. Keanu and Kayshawn with 2 big pick 6s to give us a lead. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. We don't have no respect for this Orange team's quarterbacks, and we already show it with 2 pick 6s we just got.
And this Orange team, you have 2 quarterbacks, each of them throwing pick 6s. That is not a good look, especially in the All-Star game. You have too much talent on this team for you to be struggling to get the ball into the red zone. The thing about it is they had that one opportunity to get a score on the board, but unfortunately Ralph was not able to connect with his receiver to get into the end zone. So it's not looking good. Hopefully Jay can shake off that mistake that he made in that first drive that he had and come back in the next half and make something happen. Whoever's quarterbacking, they need to do something to showcase their talent on this team because it's not looking good for them right now.
All right, we're going to go into the second half. X from the Little Rascals is going to get to start now, and we're going to have to see what he do. Second down, X throws deep to Artie on the sideline for a big game, picking up the first down. Great play by him, looking for his guy downfield, trying to get his rhythm going early, and he definitely does that. First and goal, X finds Chris in the front of the end zone for the touchdown. Artie gets a 2-point conversion, 12-8, and they're able to score. Great play by them there.
And it seems like the Little Rascals guys have to come together and make things happen for themselves. X coming and finally putting their first points on the board, find his guy Artie in that drive right there, and then finishing that drive, getting Chris into the end zone. That's how you do it. Everybody else has to step up. Little Rascals is the team on this side showing that they can make things happen and they get on the board. Hopefully everybody else can follow suit and they can get more points on the board.
Mimi gets the ball back. Remember, it's 12-8 right now. On second down, he's going to throw the E in the gap. E playing from home team. Passes high, picked off by Nas, giving the ball back to this Orange team. That is a great stop by this Orange defense. Listen, Mimi trying to get the ball to E playing from home team, and they're able to make a big play there for the stop, causing the turnover.
One thing we could definitely say on both sides is that both offenses are playing terrible. They're not getting anything done. all of the points that scored, besides that one drive, by the orange team just now, was by the defense on the green team. So none of these offenses are really doing that well, especially the green team. Even though they're in the lead, it's because their defense is scoring more points than their offense. This is a funny all-star game when your defense is the one showcasing them able to score. Their offense is not showing anything. Mimi's off target with his receivers. They got to find something to make it happen quick.
Second down, X is going to throw the Rika in the gap for a nice game, picking up the first down. There's two guys from the Little Rascals on the same team, so you know they already got that chemistry.
Okay, hold on. I got to stop you right here before we go on to the game. I got to showcase one specific play in this drive that we kind of highlighted. And it's not your typical receivers that's in the All-Star game. It is Jay, one of the refs, against Warren, one of the other refs. Facing off, Jay's on defense and Warren's on offense. On this play right here, as we see them singling them out right here, you see Warren cuts inside, gets in space in front of Jay. He gets the ball thrown to him, and it is dropped by Warren, incomplete. Wah, wah, wah.
Well,
Warren
first
had
of
an
all,
opportunity. Go ahead, Jay.
First of all, let's go over the play. That guy Jay is coming off of injury, coming off of an Achilles rupture injury, and he steps on the field. Definitely, you got to understand he's coming off injury, so you got to give him the benefit of the doubt on that. But Warren with a nice inside move, kind of beats him on this move going to the inside. Now listen, obviously coming off of that Achilles rupture, you got to feel bad for that guy Jay. He's still able to play coverage, and even though Warren beat him, you see the hit right here, causing Warren to go down. You know, Warren is kind of old, so the ball comes out. Definitely a lot of fun. Shout out to both of these old guys. But that guy Jay is pretty good looking. But definitely, it was cool to see them two. What kind of ranking would you give this play for the old guys?
An F. They shouldn't be in the game. That's why they're not in the All-Star game, and that's why they have the rep shirts on. That's where they belong. So at the end of the day, they shouldn't be playing no play. It was fun to watch, but it's not something that I want to see ever again. These guys need to stick to reffing right now, and I'm getting upset that you're talking about yourself in the third person, like you're not sitting right there talking about yourself. That's frustrating right there, but let's keep going into this game.
Okay, we're going to jump back into the game with X still in the game. 3rd and goal. X is going to throw to the top in the corner end zone. The pass is short, picked off by E, who runs it on the sideline. Look at this great move and shake tie and runs it all the way down the sideline into the end zone for the touchdown. 18-8, yet another pick six.
Like 3 pick sixes by 3 different quarterbacks. I've never seen that happen before, especially in an all-star game. They like, listen, we try to be lighthearted, with the all-star game, it's supposed to be all fun or whatever. But these quarterbacks are showing that they don't belong here. I don't know what else is there to say. They're not showing that they're not putting their best foot forward. They're not showing their talent. They're showing the worst part of themselves, showing that they can give points to the other team. Because that's exactly what's happening right now, making this other team look too good on defense, but it's them playing terrible, and they're down 2 scores because they keep going to the other team. Newsflash, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to throw it to your own guy. But it's unfortunate that they can't figure that out yet.
Well, I guess they tried to go to their 4th quarterback. And Tiki, the former C2 quarterback Tiki of primetime, comes into the game. And on 2nd down on 5 rush, he's going to attempt to throw to Artie in the gap. And it's picked off by my man, Freddie Krueger. That's what I like to call him. Gets the interception, ending the game. Every orange quarterback threw a pick. 2 pick sixes. That's going to end the game. Green comes away with the win, 18-8.
I mean, listen, overall, it was an attempt to make it a fun game. The refs was kind of egging these guys on to, compete with each other, everything like that. And you see Warren and Jay having a little fun. You see this play here with Frank, another ref, going out for a pass while he's reffing, and then he's counting in Spanish. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the field. Everything was fun. But the one thing that was not fun was watching these quarterbacks on the orange team throw. Now, it's fun for the other team because they got 3 touchdowns from it. Not fun from a quarterback standpoint, but they don't get the criticism only. Mimi struggled in this game as well. He didn't score not 1 touchdown in this game. None of their quarterbacks did. So this was not a good look for any quarterback. If you were a quarterback in this game, shame on you. You didn't put no points in. This should not be happening in the All-Star game. Obviously, it was still all in fun, but you can't leave a game end like this with no quarterbacks able to get in the end zone. That's disgraceful for an All-Star game. Jay, you think you could have gotten in the end zone?
The ironic thing is, we saw a combined 6 interceptions thrown in this game.
Yes.
We also see the green team beat the orange team without scoring any offensive touchdowns.
At all.
How is that possible?
Yeah.
They did not score a touchdown on offense, and they still come away with the win 18-8. Got to do something about this. This was the most mega universes games I've ever seen.
Listen, at the end of the day, I would rather see one team blow out the other team with some high-octane offense or something like that. This was just terrible play by both sides by both quarterbacks, both offenses on both sides. So this was a terrible offense. The defense got to be showcased on this game, though, on both sides. So that's where we're going to focus on the All-Star game with their defensive guys stepping up and making some good plays, some exciting plays. But ultimately, those plays with the 3 pick sixes leads to the green team winning the All-Star game in the end.
And I think we should have focused more on that guy, Jay, with his defensive play. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to wrap this one up. Shout to these guys. Had a good time. We're going to go over the next All-Star game, but we'll be right back on Real Tough Talk.
No, hold on. Hold on. I got me versus Jay. Go. Oh, yeah.
All right, welcome back. We're going to go over the C All-Star game with coaches Maz and D-Block. They're the coaches. They're going to coach Storm, Sour, Solar Gang, and YGs versus Tiki and Mike, who's going to be coaching Primetime, UTF, Home Team, East New York, and Psychos. So definitely, it's going to be another one. This one is more of a game. Obviously, this is the next level. No pun intended. This is the C division. So you should see a lot of big plays. You know, these guys are a little more matured. So we're going to get to this. So you're going to have, again, the white versus the black. We're going to jump in right away. Now, this game's going to go straight through. So we're going to try to give you the action, and we'll go back and forth. All right. Mimi's going to get the start for the black team. All right. Second down, Mimi's going to throw the killer in the gap. Killer with the shake here, runs down the sideline for a big game in the first down. This guy, Killer's dangerous. I think Killer's from Solar Gang. Hopefully I set the team right. I believe it's Solar Gang. But at the end of the day, this kid Killer's a danger. And that's why they call him Killer. Because these are the moves he makes. He can put you on a highlight film, put that man in a blender. Great move there. Second and goal, Mimi's going to find Abe in the front of the end zone. What a touchdown. 6-0. Black scores first.
And Abe finishes the drive, getting into the end zone. Listen, this is a great start by Mimi. After the terrible outing in the C2 game, his first drive here gets him into the end zone. Maybe it's because he's more familiar with these guys. I don't know what the reason is, but he's able to find these guys for some big plays and get them scoring right off the gate into the end zone for the first 6 points on the board.
Heckle's going to get the start for UTF and this white team. He's going to throw to Enrique in the gap for a decent game. Second down, Heckle's going to make the throw on the sideline, almost picked off by Mimi. That's going to drop. Third down, Heckle's going to throw deep to Javon in the gap over Chris with the nice gain and the first down. Listen, Javon is a former All-Star in the UFL. He can make plays. We see him make a play here. This is something not uncommon. Great play there by Javon.
The funny thing about Javon is he could kill you at any given moment. He could be the guy that drives him down drive down the field with them, or he can be the guy that beats you downfield. He can do whatever he needs to help his team move the ball, and he's showing that here with that big catch there.
Hecko's going to throw to Nas, and Nas is going to go over Peanut for the catch in the end zone for the touchdown. So it's going to be 6-6. Listen, Nas with the great catch on Peanut. Now, Peanut is more of a physical corner. He's not a guy that's really big lockup. He's a physical corner. He can run with guys, but sometimes he gets overly aggressive and makes mistakes. And you see this one here? Nas with the great play here.
Listen, what's the saying that you like to quote? I forgot the saying. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Get that baby out the street. That's exactly what you have to say when you look at this play. Listen, this is not Peanut's fault. When you put Nas against someone named Peanut, what do you think is going to happen? Look at this play. This was a clear mismatch. And Peanut needed help on this play to have him go one-on-one with Nas.
Yes.
That is a lot to ask for from Peanut. I'm not blaming him. This was something that's on the defense. They didn't read this play right, and Nas takes advantage with that big catch for the touchdown there.
All right, we're going to have a 6-6 tie. Mimi gets the ball back. He's going to throw deep to Mula, who has a step on E. Caught in the gap, and he runs it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. John gets the extra point, 13-6, Black. Listen, that is a great play on Mula. He is a very decent defender, but Mula, one thing Mula has, and he has a lot of, it's speed. And he shows you right here, great play by him, making a play. It's not just a kick returner. This kick to make plays makes a big play here.
Now, I like this. This is exciting. This is a one-on-one play with Mula and E.
Yeah.
And these
Shout
guys
to Warren. Shout to Warren.
Yes, setting that up. And these guys are going to go at it throughout the game. So this is not the only play you're going to see between these two guys. But wait for Mula to make the move to create separation and get by E to Mula making that big play for the touchdown there.
Hecko's going to get the ball back for White. He's going to throw deep to Jeff, who beats Peanut on the sideline for a big gain and a first down. They are going after Peanut. He's doing his best to try to make a play. He's not able to here, and he's having a lot of trouble because they're attacking him. Hecko then throws a Rich in the gap, caught in the end zone for the touchdown. Rican gets the extra point, 13-13. They tie it right back up.
And Hecko is able to find his guy Rich in the end zone here. One thing about Rich is when he is put on the field, regardless of where he's put as the ball giver or as a receiver, he's able to make some big plays for his team.
Yes, sir.
Like you say before, as long as he stays focused in the game, he is a weapon that this team uses often, and he shows that in these all-star game, finishing the drive with a touchdown here.
And as you saw in the beginning, anytime we see guys lining up, we're going to call it the call out, and you're going to see them go one-on-one. Shout to Warren. This was his idea. And when guys call you out, you go one-on-one ISO. We see what happens. Mimi's going to throw to Ruben in the gap for a decent game. Ruben playing for Sauer. After getting the first down, Mimi throws deep to Josiah. One-on-one. Here we go in the call out with Jeff in the gap, knocked away by Jeff. And the defense comes up big on the call out. Great play by Jeff to knock that ball down. Third down, Mimi throws deep to Josiah, who has a step on Jeff, caught in the end zone for the touchdown. 13-6. They go back to the same play, and they're able to capitalize. Sorry, Jeff, I was just giving you props, but this time you lost.
Listen, shout out to Mimi. That was a good pass to Josiah downfield. And the fact that he's willing to go right back at him right after Jeff was able to make a good play just shows that he was not letting that sit. He was not going to sit by and let that happen. So he's able to get Josiah into the end zone. Josiah with the great move, with the in and out, and then in again, catching Jeff on the route, and is able to catch that in the back of the end zone. What a play! That was a fun thing to watch. I like these one-on-ones, these call-outs and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's making the game a lot more fun. But Josiah is showing why he's in the All-Star game, getting into the end zone here.
All right, fourth down after 2 incomplete passes. Hecko throws deep to Aha, who has a step-on killer. That's going to drop, turnover on downs. Black is able to make a stop. I like that. That is the first stop of the game. Definitely good defense by them. Giving the ball back to Mimi. Third down, Mimi throws to John. Here's the call out again. John against Aha. John one-on-one with Aha in the gap. Picked off by Aha. AI, who just got stopped, came back on defense, makes a pick, and defense wins that side on the call out. Great play there by AI to get the pick.
And the thing about this is Mimi did not like that John, like on this one-on-one, Mimi was upset, John was upset about the outcome of the play. They were arguing with each other about the play. But this is just all in good fun. Come on, guys. Like, it's not the championship game. So on this play, this was just Aha making a good play on a not so accurate throw by Mimi. But John, you know, is a straight route runner. Not a person that has too many moves, you know, one-on-one with receivers. He's one that gets open on his route, and he's not able to break by Ahad. Ahad's able to make a good defensive play after dropping a big play to turnover on downs. In the last drive, he's able to make a big play to get his offense back on the field.
All right now, we jumping back in. Scores 19-13. Hecko's going to throw deep to E, who has a step on Mula. Caught as he runs all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Listen, Mula just beat E, so you know E's going to go back at him. Now, E's has a little advantage. Why? Hecko's his former quarterback.
Yeah.
So he knows what E likes. He gets E the ball. And let me tell you something. I like Mula as a return man. I like Mula as an offensive weapon. Mula's not a good defender. And E makes him pay for it. If you're not able to stay with E on the move, he can beat you with the move, combined with speed. He beats him and gets him right back for the touchdown. We're going to go on the extra point, and you can talk about that play. Here we go. We got the call out. Nas versus Chris. Hecko's going to throw Nas the ball. Chris knocks it away, makes the stop. Still 19-19. Tell me about the touchdown, though.
Now, first of all, on that touchdown, I'm not going to kill Mula too much because he was tasked with lining up from the line. That was defense from the line. Full physical contact right on the drive. You know, he's able to make a good move to create separation. So he's able to beat him when they're close up. Maybe if Mula had some cushion, he's able to catch up on him and make a better defensive play. But that's good on Mula to try and get him right off the line. He just made a better move on that play. Shout out to E with that great touchdown catch there.
Listen, remember, the call out is when they go one-on-one and nobody else moves. It's just them. This wasn't a call out because other guys was moving. They just happened to go one-on-one in this play. The call out, like I said, is when the guys go one-on-one, everybody sits down and watch, and that's what we have. So right now it's a 19-19 tie. Mimi and his black team getting the ball back. Third down after a short pass to Chris. Mimi throws to Chris open in the gap, who gets by Kenny, runs it into the end zone for the touchdown. Vito gets the extra point, 23-19, as Chris is able to get open and beat Kenny for the touchdown.
And the funny thing is, you see Hecko finding his guy E to get into the end zone. And then you see Mimi get his guy Chris downfield to get him into the end zone. It seems like the teammates are teaming together on these all-star games and making plays together. That just shows that that's natural chemistry right there.
Yes,
where
sir.
these guys are able to strike right back and forth. This is an exciting game. This is what I wanted to see. This is an all-star game that's worth watching and showcasing. They are going back and forth, strike for strike. This is what you call all-star game, as they go back and forth with each other.
Remember, it's 23-19 black. Hecko is going to throw to Javon wide open in the gap, who runs for a nice gain and a first down with less than a minute to go in the game. Hecko then throws deep to Aha, who has a step on the Saya. Aha starts running, the pass is incomplete. Then Hecko's going to throw to Rich, cutting in the gap for a decent game. Last play of the game, Hecko throws to Nas, cutting in the back of the end zone, knocked away by Chris. End of the game, the Black All-Stars come away with the win, 23-19, with the big stop at the end of the game.
And leave it to Hecko to go to a dominant defender, Nas. Unfortunately, Chris was all over him on this play, is able to stick with him and knock that play down. He did it already when there was one-on-one, him and Nas, and he was able to knock the play down. Now, Nas, when he had that big catch, it was on Peanut. So when he was Chrising him, it was a different story. Chris showing that he wants to make the play at the end of the game to seal the deal, and that's exactly what he does. Big defensive play by Chris. He's not there. That's most likely a touchdown by Nas. And then right back in this, Chris is able to seal the deal with that defensive play there. What a great game. That was exciting from beginning to end. And what a way to end it with a close play that could have went either way.
Mimi for the black, 4 touchdown passes, 1 interception. Hecko for the white, 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions, but he got stopped twice. Listen, at the end of the game, this was very fun. I believe both quarterbacks got the All-Star MVP, one for the win on one side, one for the loss on one side. Shout to them. And it's ironic that both quarterbacks will be playing in the championship in the C. Hecko in the C and Mimi in the C2. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see. We'll go over those games next. Hopefully I enjoyed it. Listen, shout to the commissioner.
Yeah.
Shout to Warren, the ref, Will, the ref, Frank, the ref. They made this game so much fun. Yeah. Talking junk, and, you know, Jay, the ref, also. Talking junk, getting in these players' face, going at each other, calling the one-on-ones. It was an awesome time. We had so much fun. And the players, shout to y'all for coming down, playing the game, having a good time. Definitely a great shot. Griff, definitely a great event by the BQFL.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll have more events like that where guys just come out and just have fun, you know, take some risks in the game, you know, all in good fun, not too much contact, nobody trying to hurt each other, anything like that.
There was no kickoffs neither.
Yes.
The kickoffs was taken out, which is a good idea.
So, yeah, it was like some good showcases, one-on-ones, guys going back and forth. It was an exciting game, and it's one of the reasons why you come out and watch or play these games. It's for excitement like that, and hopefully we get to see more of it in the future.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. As you know, me and Ghost always do the call out, and usually I always win when we're doing the show on our debates. So I usually always win our call out. So, you know, I know what them guys feel that won that side of the call out. So,
okay.
We'll wrap this one up. Stay tuned. You'll have championship games coming up next. UTF versus Primetime. Sour versus Primetime. That's going to be amazing. Make sure y'all check this out. We're going to take our